Hello everyone, you're welcome back to our course Microsoft Packages, and we are going to continue from the last sessions where we stopped. And I remember, if you remember very well, we stopped on text formatting, which is applying the bold, italics, underline, and today we are going to continue from there. And today we are going to use a different document. Remember, we had saved our documents, but today I want us to use a document which has the already text that are there, so that it can be easy for us to interact with it. So we are going to go to our desktop where our document is saved. It is called Slab Website 2. So we double click on it to open. Double click, then after double clicking, it will take us through the process of opening, and finally our document will be opened. So you realize our document has some words, and this is what we are going to use for today's lecture. I'm going to start where we stopped. I remember we stopped on bold, italics, underline, and I remember telling you that bold, to make your word bold, you have to first highlight it, and I think you still remember how to highlight a word. But in our document, realize we have already words which are bold, like the title is bold, like there are these words, language barrier, information and underload, they are also bold. But let me first take you back to how we can make the word bold and italics, and how we can underline it. We first highlight the word. After highlighting, then we have this in our font. We have B, which represents bold. So by clicking on B, it will make it bold, and by clicking on B again, you realize it will unbold it. Oh, I told you the shortcut of bold. It is Control B to make the word bold. Then italics, it is Control I. So by clicking on I, it will make our words italics. And to remove the italics, you can also click on I, then the italics will remove. Then to underline, we have this U. So you can click on U to make your words underlined. If you want to remove the underline, you again click on U and the underline will go. Oh, if you want to put the underline styles, we have this drop down arrow on U, so you can click on this drop down and it will bring us different underlining styles, so you can select the style that you want. That is how I remember. It is what I told you last time, how we do the text formatting using bold, italics, and an underline. So we are going to continue now on superscript, subscript, and cases. For superscript and subscript, you can come to your under home from the menu bar. You can have this. We have X. You realize we have X and X. This X, the first X, has 2 at the bottom, which means this is subscript, which means subscript is when you want to make some letters appear on bottom of other words. Or then the superscript is when you want to make some letters appear on top of another letter. This is, for example, when you want to write like 12, like second, like first. So to put those letters on the top of 2, for example, if you want to make second and you want to put ND on top of 2, we call that a superscript. So to make that, you have to highlight the word that you want to add. Let me add here 2, and I want to put second, so I will write ND. Let me write it in lowercase, ND. So I want this ND. I want this ND to be a superscript. So I will highlight ND After highlighting, I will go to this and click on it. So you realize our ND has gone up. Or if you want to bring it down to make it a subscript, you can click on this and you bring it down. So that's how we apply our subscript and superscript. Then we are going now to cases, changing cases, which means we are changing lower cases, upper cases, and to change the cases, we have this still in the home. You will realize there is capital A and small a, and when you click on that drop down, it will bring for us different cases. But remember, to apply that case, you have to first highlight what you want to change. So let's say we want to change this heading. Realize now it is in the upper case and we want to change it to the lower case. So after highlighting, you will go to this change case icon and you will select lowercase. After clicking on it, then our words will appear in a lowercase. If I want to bring it back to the uppercase, I will again go back to our change case icon and I will click on uppercase and it will bring it back to uppercase. So that's how we can change the cases. Or we have other options. We have capitalize each word. You can also change it to that. We have the toggle case. You can also change it to that. So those are the different cases we can put in our texts. Then I want to take you now to font colors. How you can apply font colors in your text. So let's say we want to apply colors on this heading, and maybe we want to give it like green color. So you will go to home, then you will go to your toolbars in home. Then after toolbars, we have this A, which has a color down and it has a drop down. So this is the icon for font color icon. So when you click on that drop down, it will bring you different colors, which means you are allowed to select the color that you want to appear to your text that you have selected. So let's say I want to give it red. So I will click on color red and my word will change. So let's say you want to give your text, because we realize we have a big text and you want to apply each paragraph, you want to give it a different color. So you will highlight this paragraph and we shall give it another color. Let's say this color, and you can also give another color. You can also select another color. So you realize by highlighting, you can give your text any color that you want by selecting colors from the font color icon in our home menu. Then font colors, I think now we are done with font colors, and we are going to see how we can copy the format to a different text. Let's say we have this paragraph, it is appearing blue. So we want to change that format which we have put in that paragraph, and we want it to appear in another paragraph without going back to changing colors. So we shall see how we can do that. First of all, I will first highlight the format that I want to transfer. Let's say I want to transfer this format, which is blue, and I want it to appear in another paragraph, but without going back now to put another, to change the color, and I put another blue, but I want to transfer direct without going back to the font color icon. So I will use the format painter, which will format my existing style to another word. So after highlighting what style I want to transfer, I will go and pick a format painter, which is still on the home menu. The format, it is below cut and copy, so you will see the format painter. It appears like a brush. So after clicking on it, I will bring it to my text. you will realize now your cursor has changed and it has a brush icon. So after, you will come and select what you want that style to go, where you want it to go. Then I will come with my brush and I highlight the word I want to transfer the format to. And after removing your cursor, realize now my styles and my formatting styles I used in that paragraph has now come to another paragraph without me going back to the font colors. So that's how we can use the format tool. Then we are going to see how we can copy the existing styles to another text. Let's use this example of the heading. So you first highlight what you want, the style that you want to copy. So after clicking on the style, you realize it will give us the font type of that highlighted word. It will give us the font size of that highlighted word. So we shall be able to know that our font style is in health and our font size is 25. So after knowing that, then we can also highlight the word that we want to change. Let's say I want to change this paragraph. So I will highlight this paragraph and I will keep in mind the font type and the font color and the font size. So after highlighting, it will also give me its font type and its font size. And realize the font type are the same because the other one was in health and this one is also in health. But the font size has changed. The other one was 25, this is 12. So I will go to the font size and I will go to the drop down and I will change it so that it is the same as the previous one. So you realize in our given sizes we don't have 25. So if you don't have it, you will come here and type. So I will remove 12 and put 25. After typing 25, I will press enter. So after entering, you realize my word has now changed. And to give it the same font color, the other word was red, which means I will go to the font color. I also select red. So you realize my style, which is here, has also changed to this word. Maybe you see it is in uppercase, so I will also give it uppercase. And I remember I told you case, to change the case, you come in our icons and it is A, capital A, small a. Then you click on the drop down, it will give you different cases. So we'll want it to be in an uppercase. I will click on uppercase and the word will be changed to uppercase. So that's how we copy the existing styles from one word to another, or from other sentence to another, or paragraphs. Then we are going to see how we can apply the automatic hyphens in our document. Automatic hyphens, we simply go to layout. Realize in our menu bar we have insert design layout. So we come to layout. After clicking on layout, we have this option of hyphenation, and on that option we have a drop down. So we are going to click on that drop down in order to see the options that they will give us. So on clicking on that drop down, it will show us different options. We have none, automatic, manual, and for us we want the automatic hyphenation. So we shall click on automatic and our document will be changed to automatic hyphenation. Then I'm going now to take you through how we apply the paragraph marks and in our document. Paragraph marks, so this is our document, and paragraph marks, we go to home in our menu bar. So we shall go to home. On clicking on home, we have this icon, and by just tapping on it, it will tell us show paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols. So these are the paragraph marks we can put in our Word document. So by clicking on that, you realize our paragraph marks have appeared in our document. They are here, here, and here. So removing them, you can come and click there, so they will be removed. So you realize by clicking there, if they are not there, you're bringing them into the document. Then if you want to remove them, you go and click again in the paragraph mark icon, and they will disappear from the document. So that's how we can insert and remove paragraph marks in the document. And I think for today, for this session, we are going to stop here, and we are going to look at how we can apply line breaks, alignments, indent paragraphs in the next session. And maybe we can also look at how to add bullets and remove them, footers, headers. So for today, we are going to stop here, and I hope you will continue with me in the next session. Thank you.